You worry about that. You do. The other time that happened was the one scene where Ensign Kim calls 7 of 9 down to the mess hall under the guise of doing work, but in reality he's trying to make his move on her, right? She calls his bluff, your pupils are dilated, your blah, 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 blah. Do you wish to copulate, Ensign? And I'm like, so I'm reading this. And she says, do you wish to copulate, Ensign? And as an actor, as a male human being, blood running through me, coursing through my loins, I'm watching this and I'm going like, yes, yes, I'm going to copulate with 7 of 9. And I read the next line. She goes, do you wish to copulate, Ensign? And I read it. Ensign Kim says, stammer, no. What? Leave it. Where does it say just kidding? Where does it say just kidding? What? You're turning down 7 of 9? You're an idiot, man. So I'm like, no. I was so mad. I took that script, I threw it against the wall. I was like, who wrote this rubbish? And I called the writers up, and they were like, they're just laughing at me, you know. We're filming that scene. And after the first take, the director's like, cut! Like that. And then Jerry Ryan looks at me, and she goes, oh, you missed out. She turns to the crew. She goes, any takers? And they're like, oh, me. I don't need to do sound anymore. I'm done. I'm ready. I'm ready for the 7 of 9. Me. Thank you. After that episode aired, it didn't matter where I was in the world. I could be in Australia. I could be in the UK. I could be in Canada. That episode aired, and people would just see me in public. And they go, oh. And they give me the you missed out head shake. They never said it, but I could read it in their eyes, their body language, and they're just like, oh, poor man. You need charity. Oh, that's the most dangerous charity thing that ever happened. I never accepted it. Oh! She was about to give me charity. Oh! The Monty Python thing, Holy Grail, when he's like, I'm here to save you from the peril. Well, I'd like to have some peril, actually. So that's kind of what happened to me. I wanted the peril. She gave me the peril. And I said, no. Oh, so sad, even to this day. Oh, it hurts. It really does. I mean, what the heck? And then what happens? They start to pair up 7 of 9 with the doctor, right? What is that? That's not real. He's a computer program. That's like Microsoft Windows dating. You're dating a program, right? That's no good. And then Chakotay comes into the mix, right? Chakotay gets to hang out with 7 of 9. But I did get to kiss her in that one episode, and she turns into an alien. You remember that? So, all kinds of... Kim tries to kiss Maggie O'Halloran, she turns into a cow in the Fairhaven thing. Kim tries to kiss 7 of 9, she turns into this alien, right? But I remember that day that I had to kiss her. I was so nervous. I was sitting there, we're on set, I'm just sweating. I have tissues, I'm blotting my, oh my God, I'm just so hot. I'm sweating. And I remember I had my back turned to the camera, and they're like, okay, take, speed, sound, ready, action! I turned the camera like that. And the director goes, cut, makeup, get over here. And I realized I had bits and pieces of tissue paper. And just all across me like chicken pox. So across my forehead and my face. And they're like, oh, no, get it. And I just remember kissing her. And if you look at Jerry Ryan's lips, they're full lips. She has a full upper lip, full bottom lip. I have a full upper lip and a full bottom lip. So that kiss was literally like 2 ceiling Posturepedic mattresses bouncing up against each other in joyous cacophony. So I've never said that. Joyous cacophony. Young man, you'll learn about that when you're older. Okay, so it was great. It was such a great kiss. It was so wonderful, and I was like, wow. If she could be my real girlfriend, that'd be awesome, but it didn't happen. Later when that episode airs, Jerry had that on the TV inside her trailer. Her young son Alex was actually in the trailer. And he's just about to fall asleep, and that scene pops on where I'm kissing his mom, right? And he's like, And he goes, Mommy kissed Garrett? Okay, so then she had to explain, oh, it's okay, Mommy still loves Daddy, it's just like Mommy's doing her job, but she has to kiss Garrett sometimes, such a tough thing to explain, right? If you're an actor, it's the only job where you get to snog with somebody that isn't your significant other. That's really kind of bizarre if you think about that. The episode where Ensign Kim goes back to Earth and Libby's there, his girlfriend Libby. And the director that we had on that episode was known for shooting extra takes. In television, you're given 1 to 3 takes, and you got to move on. That's it. 1 to 3 takes of that scene, and you have to move on. You don't have the time or the luxury to spend double digits. And this director frequently would shoot 12 to 18 takes of something. And he did 19 takes of that kiss scene that we had, which was great because in the beginning, I remember the actress's lips were very stiff. They were very pursed, you know, like, yeah, like that. And it was nothing. Take 2, warmed up a little more. Take 3, take 4. By take 7, her tongue was trying to looking for gold, basically. Searching for gold. I know there's gold somewhere in this mouth cavity. And I was like, I was gagging on this woman's tongue by that time. But it was very exciting because she got more and more into it. And then I remember going home that night and kissing my real girlfriend going, oh, this is not as good. Dude, this kiss is kind of lame. Where's the actress who wants to search for gold? That's what I'm looking for. Instead of search for spots, search for gold in Ensign Kim's mouth. Yeah. What a segue. What was it? What original question? I don't even remember now. All right, it's okay. Is there another one back here? Yeah. Hi. Yeah, next question, please. Jacob. Hi. Hello, Jacob.
It's a question you've probably been asked quite a lot.
Yeah.
Have you stolen any props from the set? And if so, what? And do you still have them?
That's like 8 questions. I'm sorry. No. Have I stolen any props? You know what's funny? They were very specific. They were very anal about props. Whenever we finished a scene, or if we hadn't finished a scene, we were walking out back to the trailer, there was someone standing at the doorway going, tricorder, phaser, like that, taking everything off of us, right? Combat. And they took the comm badge off too. It's a little plastic nothing. It's like, we need all that. Because evidently, during Next Generation years, people stole everything. It was just like, yeah, we're gonna nick that, we're gonna nick that, we're gonna take that, we're gonna take it. It was just gone. So there's like, nah, when Voyager comes around, we're gonna catalog everything. There's gonna be like barcodes on there, right? I remember Dan Curry, who does visual effects and created the whole batleth thing, you know. Dan Curry gives me a practice batleth, because I wanted to practice the batleth before I went to FedCon in Germany. I did a batleth routine on stage. And so I was like, all right, he gives me this practice batleth, and I'm walking back to my car, you know, at the end of the day, down this one alleyway at Paramount Studios, and I see his Paramount Studios security guard walking my way. He goes, stop. I go, what? Where are you going with that? I said, my car? Like that. And he's like, who are you? I said, who are you? Like, and I'm looking at this guy, and he's an Asian American Paramount Studios guard. And I'm kind of thinking, where's the love? My Asian brother, where is the love? And there was nothing. I go, how long have you been working? He's like, 2 weeks. I go, well, there you go. He doesn't know anything about any show on the lot. And I had to go with him to a satellite security office while they called 5 different people to get the okay to take this prop off. So basically, it was almost impossible to take anything. I did manage to steal 1 comm badge. I have that, okay? At the end of the show, when I know they were going to dismantle everything, my original goal was to take my console, the entire console. And I thought, this will look great in my living room, right? So, and then I measured everything, and I realized it couldn't even fit in my, it was huge, and I tried to move it. You can't even budge it. It's like 1,000 pounds. I said, I'd have to have a helicopter and a crane to get this thing out of here. And I tried to push it, and then I realized, okay, you can't fit in my house. It could be in my backyard as a bar. You know, it's the only thing I could use it as, and so I didn't take that. So I looked around, and I go, oh. So I saw, you know, Ensign Kim's in his operations place, and if you look behind him, there's an ops communications readout display. So I just ripped that whole thing off, and I just carried that out. So I took that when they were done, not during filming. That would be really. I am done with this job. You do not promote me, I take this. If I was lieutenant, you could have your display, but no. What accent am I doing? I don't even know what. For some reason, I turned into some Italian guy. Let me tell you something. In Italy, You promote somebody. You do not promote, you're gonna lose things. That's how it works here. In Pisa. In Genoa. That doesn't work either. Okay. So I took that, and I also took my name tag on my trailer on the outside. Everyone took their name tag, except for Robert Beltran, so I took his too. So I was Robert Beltran. Yeah, it's fun.
You got time for one more.
Oh, okay, one more. Yes, sir.
What do you think about Jennifer Lee?
1 second, if you can talk into that. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What did you think about Jennifer leaving the show halfway through?
That was tough. I really like Jennifer. She's a wonderful, good actress. But I don't know what really happened there. Just one day they were like, oh yeah, we're not renewing her contract, and we're bringing in 7 of 9. So we didn't really know what the bottom line would happen there, and it was kind of a bummer that she did leave. Jennifer was interesting because has anyone seen her at a convention here at all? Anyone? Okay. I think she has social anxiety disorder. That's the only way to explain it. Because I was at a convention in New Jersey, in the U.S., and the promoter comes running up to me. He's like, Garrett, please, I need your help. I'm like, what? Jennifer is on stage right now during her Q&A, and she is only answering every question with yes or no or a giggle. So people would say like, yes, Jennifer, we'd like to know, what is your favorite episode? And she would like, yes. What? It was almost as if she didn't understand English, right? So I said, all right, I'm on it. So I come over to the stage, and I come through the backstage area, and they've set up all these life-size cardboard cutouts of each of the Voyager actors. They had those, and you can still buy them every now and then at a convention. So I found the Janeway one, right? I get behind it, I pick it up, and I start walking towards her, behind it, right? I walk up, and I go, Jennifer, it's Kate. She turns around, she starts laughing. I said, how are you, darling? So I start talking to her as Kate Mulgrew behind this cardboard cutout to her. She starts laughing, and that's when her fear started melting away. So I put the cardboard cutout down, I sat down, and I was the intermediary to help her answer all the questions, and she relaxed, and she was able to do it. So that's one of my more fond memories of her. And like I said, if it was up to me to make the decision, I would have kept her and brought 7 of 9 in. Why not? You know what I'm saying? That would have been a nice dynamic because we needed that what she brought to that role, which I thought was great. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Am I done?
You are.
I'm done.
Everyone, one more time, please give it up for Garrett Wang.
Thank you. And you give it up for yourselves.
All right. If you have not already done one of your professional photo shoots with Garrett, we're going to be starting those now in the back.
Okay.
And above and beyond that, at 2 o'clock, we will have a talk